So we're going to replace the pressure stat that I got from Tutor. This pressure stat's a meter also, but I've been told on Stefano's site that this pressure stat is not adjustable. I tried to adjust it, and then everything went haywire. So I guess it must have ruined it. So I bought another from Stefano, but this one's adjustable. It's got a screw here on the back side that's just like this one does, but obviously you can see this one's quite a bit beefier than the old one. So this, like I said, is an XP112. Fittings on these are sometimes American versus metric. So I've pre-fitted things and found that actually this is closer to 11/16. I tried using a 17 millimeter, which I thought might work. It just doesn't fit on the old. Actually, it does. It fits on that old fitting right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do though, 18 is obviously way too big, so you can kind of see that. What I'm going to do though is use 11/16, which is very close to the 17 millimeter. Use it on that one. This one I believe takes a 14 on the old pressure stat here, so we'll use this these two to take it off, and then to put this one back on, I'll use again the 11/16 that I have down here, and then I'll go with the 17 millimeter, which fits this meter just fine. So those are the wrenches I'm going to be using. To take this apart, it's fairly simple. Make sure you hold on both of them. Lefty righty, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So we'll just and what's nice about this fitting here is that it moves independent of the pressure stat tube here. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way here so you can see what I'm doing. But you can hand loosen this one. Loosen it by hand. It's pretty easy. You can see the Teflon tape that I put on this one. This is a this does have a fitting in here that fits inside the tube. In this tube here, there's it's a bevel so that it fits inside here and seals. You really don't have to have a washer or anything. I put Teflon tape on this one so you guys wouldn't have to go through that again. There are two fittings that come off of the old pressure stat, so just pull those off. And it really is not going to matter which side it's going to go to on this one. But these spades that I use are quite a bit stronger. These are 3Ms. So there's the old pressure. There's the old meter, not the old one, but the replacement I try to use. And I'm trying to see if there's a number on it. I don't see it. I can check it off of a Tutor site if need be. But this one is, I think, kaput. There will be no additional cost. I'll pay for this one, and I'd rather use the adjustable one anyway. So to put the adjustable one on, all you do, it's just a regular fit here. It's pretty easy to go. Just hand tighten it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way. You can hand tighten it. This Teflon tape obviously makes it a little bit more difficult to go in. Then you want to turn it in the right direction so that you can put the wires on it. I'm going to assume that this is the hot, and this is the in, and this is the output. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but I'm going to. So this one is going to go since it comes right off the switch, I'm going to put it to the top fitting on this one. This meter, you can see, goes on really easy since now that I've had these on and off a few times. And then this one will go to the bottom here. I marked them ahead of time. Stefano did provide a diagram. So, and I'm going to eventually turn this. I'm not going to leave it in this position. Just trying to fit let's loosen up just a hair. So I'm going to just tuck this wire underneath. See if I'm going to tuck it under this comes up all the way around, and so I'm going to tuck it up underneath this white wire that I've got here, just for looks. Okay, so the white wire is going to be on top, and I think that fitting is going to fit. It is going to clear, the base is going to clear, the cover is going to clear just the way it is. It's not touching anything at this point. It's in good shape. I will have access to the screw if I need to, and then we want to tighten it down. So this new one takes a 17 millimeter to hold it, and then we're just going to snug this down here. Like I said, that does have a bevel inside there on the copper pressure stat tube. And you don't want to over tighten this, because the new one is a plastic fitting. The old one was brass. So just get this snug without stripping anything. You can see this fitting here had a brass top. I actually like this one better in terms of its construction, but hopefully this supposedly is much more. It's a better it's a better pressure stat, and it is adjustable, and you can see it has quite a bit more beef to it. So yeah, hopefully it'll last a long time, as much as the old one did, and that's it. So what I'm going to do now is to flip it over, fill it up, fire it up just the way it is, and we'll see how things go. Like I said, I'll probably come back here. I make these little spades with a cover on them so that you don't have anything kind of loose hanging out here. But really, I guess it doesn't matter, since all this stuff is already shown and it's hot too. So we'll see. I'll be back when everything is fired up and running.